Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be on a new mommy, fresh face, easy makeup tutorial. I mean, that's the best as I can describe it. I've literally tried to shoot this intro like 20 times and I can't figure out what to call it, but it's on a request that I have gotten from some of my friends and family that are new mommies, and it's just like, I only have 5 minutes to get ready. I don't want to look like a hot mess, like look at these under eye circles and my complexion, and after having children, you know, our face, our skin and our bodies are kind of like in this weird transition from being pregnant and not being pregnant, and you know, you're tired, all you want to do is sleep, you have under eye circles like crazy, and you may not feel your best, and sometimes just putting on a little bit of something kind of helps out with that. So this is for all of you new mommies ready to be new mommies, and mommies that are on their second and third child. So this is for you guys. I know you guys are really busy, as am I, so I'm getting ready to go out and run some errands. I just finished dropping my daughter off at school, so I don't know what I was pointing to back there, but I was pointing to her school, the direction of her school. That's what I was doing, even though it looks like I'm pointing to my window like a maniac. I don't know, whatever. So let's go ahead and let's just jump right in. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to moisturize my skin, and I'm going to go in with the Mercier Flawless Skin Moisture Creme. You know, and we have to keep our skin moisturized. This is what's going to save your skin, I promise you. I'm going to actually just put these little hairs back. If you moisturize your skin in the daytime and right before you put on your makeup, it gives your skin a good foundation when you apply your makeup. And when you do apply your moisturizer, anytime you apply anything with the fingers, always go up. Gravity is already pulling everything down, so you want to pull it up. Alrighty, and I'm going to go in with, or I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream, and it's the orange one. So again, I'm just going to put this on the back. Well, actually no, I'm just going to drop it in my hand. So I'm going to do is I have it on my fingers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this as if I'm going to use this as my primer. And what that did was, amazingly, kind of masked a little bit of my under eye circles, and it just kind of evened out my complexion just a tiny bit. Brought a little bit more of that youthfulness back into my skin, which is always very nice. And then I'm going to go in with foundation, and I actually filmed this video yesterday, which was Monday, but I was running around town. I was in Fresno yesterday, which was Monday, and I felt that the foundation that I wore was a little bit too thick, so I'm going to go in with something a little bit lighter, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder, and I'm going to mix it with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I'm just going to drop just a drop onto the back of my hand. And then my foundation is in the color 328 Sun Beige. And I'm just going to drop that. Too much. Sweet Jesus. I'm just going to mix those two together. Sweet goodness, I did use way too much. And I am going to dot that all over my face. And I'm just going to put the rest on my brush. And I'm going to use a Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. I'm just going to pat that all in just to give me a little bit more coverage. And I always work on one side of my face first and then on the other. And what that light infusing primer is going to do, and now I'm just going to buff it in. What that light infusing primer is going to do is it's going to awaken the skin. It's going to give you a little bit more of that youthful glow, which they say you have like a pregnancy glow. I felt like a hot sweaty mess. There you go. I felt like a hot sweaty mess. I mean, it was like eons ago since I was pregnant, but I still remember just like at one point just feeling like ugh. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that foundation. I'm going to dot that on the other side of my face. But I remember just at one point feeling just like ugh. I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't sleep. The only time I slept was when I napped. It was awful. Awful. I don't know what people are talking about this pregnancy glow. Alrighty, I still have a ton of this left over on my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now drag that, which I do this with my foundation anyways, but I always drag it down my neck. So that way I don't have that line of demarcation. I literally just got foundation all over my shirt. Fudge brownies, man. And this is why, people, I do not wear white. I am so messy. Alrighty, so now we have our foundation on. And I am going to go into, you know what, let's go ahead and do brows. So for my brows, I am just going to go in real natural. I'm going to be using the Benefit Give Me Brow. And what this has, it's like that's like, you guys know that fiber mascara that everybody's just like, do you want to buy my fiber lash mascara, whatever it's called? And you know, I bought it and I did it in support of a friend. I am just that type of person. I like to support my friends in their business ventures because, you know, they supported me when I was you know, just starting out in school. So I like to return the I guess the favor. So this is the Benefit Gimme Brows, and this is a brow volumizing fiber gel. So this has little teeny tiny fibers in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in my brows, and I'm just going to go in really natural. I'm not going to do my usual bold brow because who really has time for all of that when you're busy and you're a new mommy? But I definitely would recommend getting this. I think it's awesome, and it's got a little teeny tiny, there we go, little teeny tiny spoolie, and it just grabs onto each individual hair and it gives you the look of brows. Mine's in the shade medium deep because I do have darker hair. So there, I have my brows done now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This came in with my Naked palette, I think. Yeah, my Naked One palette. And for my eyeshadow, I am going to use the Nudes from Maybelline, and you can get this at the drugstore. I think this was like maybe no more than $10. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot of cool brown tones. And I'm going to keep this very light because, you know, probably by this time the kids are screaming and yelling and they're like, Mom! And you're like, give me 5 minutes! I've been there. I've done that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to set that eyeshadow primer with this warm beigey tone right here. And I'm taking that on a Morphe M443 or M441. And you can order these online, the Morphe brushes. I will link their website down below. And truthfully, I think this one might have been like $5 to $8. They're just as good as MAC and a fraction of the cost. So this is awesome. So I set my eyeshadow primer with that beigey tone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this cool beige tone. And this one has a little bit of a shimmer. And that is what I want. I want a little bit of shimmer. On me, it's going to look white because I am tan. I want to use lighter colors on my eyes today because I want to make it look like I'm awake and I'm alive. I don't want it to look like I'm dead and I'm, well, maybe not dead, but like Death's sister. I don't want to look like Death's sister. Alrighty. And then what I am going to do now is, what I do? Oh, here it is. I'm going to take this on my MAC 210. This is just a pencil brush. You can use any pencil brush. And I'm going to take that same shimmery beige color and I'm just going to put that underneath. So that is that. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to highlight this under eye area. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So what I'm going to do is I already have product on there. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, no, I don't. Is I'm literally just going to, come on now. There we go. I am just going to take that and I'm just going to go in that area of my eye circles. And now I'm just going to use my fingers. You can already see that I have so much lightness going on underneath those eye circles. So I'm just going to pat that in. And I'm going to pat. I'm not going to rub because when you rub, you just push that product right back into those creases and it's going to accentuate the fine lines that you may have or the eye bags that you have. But this is going to give you a little bit of a lift. And it's going to give you that more awake look. And then with that same pencil brush, I'm going to take this white. It's literally like a white. It's a white, but it has like a gold shimmer to it. I'm going to just stick that in the inner corner. And it's really got a nice like pearlescent shimmer to it. Very, very pretty. Okay. So for blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Baked blush in the shade Passion Pink. And I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm just going to very lightly dust this over my cheeks. And what this is going to do and why I wanted to use this specific blush is because it has the built-in highlight. So it gives us that radiant glow with a little wash of color. Alrighty, and then I am going to set that with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. And what is so great about this, I have the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder that I used in another tutorial. But what's so wonderful about this loose setting powder is that it has it reflects the light, so it gives the skin just this really sheer glow. It's so pretty. And I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just gonna pat that all over my skin. I am, however, going to put on some mascara and curl my eyelashes, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm just using this one from the drugstore. It's a New York color. I've seriously been using, not this exact one, but this brand of eyelash curlers since I think I was 12. And it worked for me for a very, very long time. But now that I'm a little older, my eyelashes are a little bit finer. I don't have as much because with children, they suck the life out of you. I'm just kidding. No, they take away everything, you know, then it goes to them. So when I'm going to go for mascara, I am going to use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. And I'm going to use this as my first coat. And this definitely helps elongate my lashes. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm also going to use this on my lower lashes. Apparently this mascara has Grow Lash Complex. No idea what that means. And then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher by Lash Blast. But I like to use this one to give me a little bit more fuller lashes. So I use the first one to elongate them and the second to make them fuller. Okay. For eyeliner, I am going to use the MAC Chromogaphic, what is it? The MAC Studio Chromogaphic Pencil in NW25 NC30. And the one that you can get at the drugstore, and I have it, but it irritates my eyes, is the Pixie. It's the eye bright liner, the Pixie eye bright liner, and it's like this, it's got this nude stripe down the side. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Chromographic Pencil, and I'm going to just use that underneath the waterline. Underneath the waterline. In my waterline. Come on now, get it together. Okay, and what this nude eye pencil is going to do is it's going to give us the appearance of bigger eyes. And with the appearance of bigger eyes, it kind of helps disguise those under eye circles as well. At least I like to tell myself that. And now we are going to do the lips. And I am going to go in with, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Is it this one? I'm going to go in with the, what brand is this? What brand are you? This is Maybelline Color Whisper in number 25, Lust for Blush. And it's a very light pink. Alrighty, so that does it for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, evening, whatever it is that you're having. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.